So this video will go over recursion. Recursion is pretty simple. It's just when a function calls itself. So let's make a function. Let's make a function for the Fibonacci sequence. So let's say you give it the number, the Fibonacci number in the sequence you want to get, and then it returns that. So let's do return because all this sequence is get the previous input or sequence, the two previous ones, then add them up. So all the Fibonacci sequence is 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. All it is it's just adding the previous two sequences. So to get the third element, I guess, you just add these two. To get the fourth, add these two. To get this one, you add these two. So you're just adding the previous two elements in the sequence. But you're calling the function itself to get those elements. So let's say you wanted to get the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the seventh element in sequence. Well, you get 5 and 8. But how do you get these? Well, you'd find the Fibonacci sequence for these. For 5, it's 2 and 3. For 8, it's 5 and 3. Then you just keep repeating until you get to a 0 and 1. Now, what if you try to put in 0 and 1, sorry. It's gonna error because it's just gonna keep going. So you want to have some guardrails. If fib number equals 0, or fib number equals 1. So then it won't accidentally create some unexpected behaviors. Also, there is something to note that this won't work as expected with decimal numbers or negative numbers. But yeah, this is just an example. So get the 10th fib number. It should say 55. Let's get the first. It should be 1. Or no. Yeah, it should be 1. 0. It's just 0. And just for fun, let's get milk. Maximum cost. So that is just too much for JavaScript. What about 1000? Oh, it's still kind of a lot. Maybe you could make some cache to speed this up. Yeah, I guess you'd have, I don't know, you can use some cache, you can put in the values. Yeah, even 1000 is kind of too much for JavaScript. Wow. I mean, this isn't optimized, but well, let's try 100. Oh, not even 100? Okay, whatever. Whatever, it's not gonna work. Anyways. So yeah, that's what recursive functions are. It's just a function calling itself. You just need to be careful to have some like guardrails or like some stopping point, or else it's just gonna go forever. For example, hopefully this doesn't crash my PC. Please don't. Well, there you go. It had an infinite loop, and then JavaScript just terminated it because it was too much. Yeah, just be careful not to have an infinite loop. Yeah, that's recursive functions. It's just a function calling itself. Sub if you want, like if you want.